So stay by my side.
Welcome back to Faded Truth. Before you do anything, like, share, subscribe, ring that fucking bell. And today I have Ally and Zack on the show. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Today we're going to talk about THC lube. So
Hell yeah.
they made their own, what do you call it? Is it like a, it's not like a tincture, right?
It's legit THC lube.
What is this made out of?
All right, so right now we've got it down to a bare 3 ingredients. Everything is all real, cold pressed. We do have to decarbox the weed, get it all activated from THC to THCA. Scratch that, reverse it.
So you literally already lost me at the first part. What the fuck does the first word mean?
Decarboxylate?
Carboxing?
Decarboxylation is the real word.
Decarboxylation?
Yeah. Decarb is like the shortened version. All plants have terpenes. Mm-hmm. And THCA is one of the terpenes in marijuana, and that's the psychoactive part that gets us high as fuck.
THCA.
THCA.
Okay.
But it has to be converted to THC. The only way to do that is to get it to a certain temperature. So we do that with the weed by itself and get it active, and then we add all of our cold pressed ingredients into there and make it all one big happy family.
It just sounds like Breaking Bad over here.
Yeah.
So this is just coconut oil, weed. But how do you get the weed out? That's my thing.
I'm glad you asked. So we also use a lecithin. There's 2 forms. You can do like an all natural version, which would be from like your sunflowers, things of that. And then you can do soy. We chose not to do soy just because it can kind of mess with dudes' testosterone.
Okay.
So that's the last thing we want to do during sex.
Right.
But that's 100% good for women. If you're going to use it just for like masturbation or vibration, it's killer for that.
How did you come up with this idea in the first place?
I mean, honestly, we were at the dispensary and just picked some up because it was there. And I got an email about it. So I just went into the dispensary, found it, we tried it, and we were like, holy shit, this actually works.
So they were selling the lube in the dispensary, and then you tried it? Okay.
Yeah.
But we wanted to figure out a way to do it more all natural. None of the other added stuff they had in it. So
What do
that's
they
why
put
we
in
did
it in the dispensaries?
I mean, they're putting other like flavor additives and stuff in it and some other stuff.
There's some chemicals we can't even pronounce that they put in there.
Okay.
And that was one of the things we wanted to get away from.
What made you go into the dispensary and get THC lube? Did you go there for that, or did you walk in and you saw it?
Yes, we went there for it.
Okay. What striked it that you were like, hey, babe, let's get some THC lube today?
It was an HBO show.
It was.
We saw it on HBO.
Really?
Yeah, somebody was already producing it in California.
It was one of those sex shows. I mean, we've been together long enough. Let's fucking try it. See what happens if anything's different.
It definitely has a more positive effect for women than it does men, but
Okay.
it will still affect men in a positive manner. It's really for y'all.
It enhances.
So how are you applying this? Am I putting this right in my pussy wall? Like, am I like squirting it in like a baster?
No.
Or
Try this mental picture.
So,
babe, we need the attachment.
as a woman, what you would like to do is pull the hood back and get your clitoris exposed and put just a few drops on there. A little goes
Just
a long way
little
for
bit.
you.
Just a little bit.
And then that, what do you think the perfect window is? 10 to 15 minutes to get started?
About 15.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's not even like an edible where it's like
Yeah.
an hour and a half later, you're like, I'm not horny.
Yeah, no, none of that.
No, about 15 minutes. Let it chill. And then, get your porno started.
So-
That's about how long it takes to find a good one.
Right.
After we watched them all.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, he gets to the point where he's only watching the fucking thumbnails. I'm like, have you found one yet? He's like, no, I was just watching the thumbnails. It's
None
good
of these
enough.
jump out at me.
Good enough.
So you put the lube on your clit. Wait 15 minutes. Now what? Can you get head?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like you can't lick it off. Like it's all natural.
Yes,
so
100%.
can you taste it?
Yes.
Coconut oil.
So you're definitely going to get a little bit of a coconut vibe, a little bit of a weed vibe.
Okay.
We can make it with flavorings, but we wanted to get it all down to the bare essentials first.
Right.
Let people try things out and then see what everybody wanted.
Can you use it for a G-spot orgasm, or is it just clit orgasm?
Yeah, hers is, she's actually just a clitoral only when it comes to orgasming.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to give it to a few people to try, the real spongy spot, like get it in there, put it on that, because that's a very sensitive area. And I feel like women who do come from penetration only or penetration combined with clitoral, that would be the absolute best test bunny.
You only can come off a clit orgasm?
Yes. Uh-huh. I literally have never in my entire life been able to come through sex.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like just me, but I think it might be a Korean thing. Like honestly.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why? You've talked to other people
There's
about
other
it?
like Margaret Cho, a comedian.
Yeah.
She's Korean, and she actually had an operation to be able to make herself come during sex, but it got fucked up.
Why?
So now her vagina's all fucked
She
up.
has some problems.
Yeah,
afterwards,
so I'm like, nah, dude, I'm good.
Well,
on
if you
that.
never had it, I guess you don't know what it feels like.
Yeah,
So
so-
clit's orgasm just feels amazing to you because that's what you're used to.
that's the
Right?
only way. Yeah,
Wow.
I would love to know. Like
Because it's such a
but-
different feeling. Clit orgasm's great, and you can come over and over, and then
Mm-hmm.
once you get the G spot, it's like you only need like one or two because it's so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But that's crazy. So, how long did it take you to realize that you never could come from that way? You just like all day. Like,
I mean, probably just one time I was like, damn, that's never happened for me.
It wasn't just me.
No, it
There's been
wasn't.
other people
It
trying.
wasn't him.
There's been other motherfuckers
we
trying.
blame it on Zach. For the guy, what do? You put this on the tip?
The underneath side. So like where the mushroom tip is, where it's meeting the shaft, underneath. So basically, if you're looking like the ace of spades, right there in that little circular zone.
I got a picture of it. I haven't seen a dick in 4 months, so let me think about this.
She's like, I gotta remember where shit is. Honestly, what's the anatomy?
Quarantine's been a bitch.
Right? I mean, if you're single in quarantine, yeah, it's gotta be a little rough.
It's hard. It's hard, man. It's hard when it's not in quarantine, but it's even harder now because I can't even go out and like just find someone and be like, hey.
Do you have COVID though?
Yeah.
Do we wear a face mask?
Do we wear a face
while
mask? So you put it on your little pouch of your mushroom.
Yes.
And how is it the same thing? 10, 15 minutes?
100%.
And what do you feel like? Is it more sensitive?
A lot more. I started getting the shakes. I felt like a goddamn
What?
woman for a second. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, you were getting good shakes.
Good
I thought you were
shakes.
seizuring.
No.
Okay.
That too.
I mean, if you had to go during sex, I guess.
Pussy
right.
so bomb about dad.
Oh, thank you.
She got that palsy pussy.
Oh, God. Hashtag.
Right?
Hashtag palsy pussy.
I definitely put it on the boys too. Get it on there because I mean that's the most sensitive area. A lot of blood vessels. And fuck, if there's cancer up there, it's gonna be fighting that shit off while I'm getting some goodness. So
Right.
why not?
It's not that it's making different sensations, it's just making everything more powerful.
Okay.
So it's just more like you start coming, you're just like, oh shit, shit.
So I have the O for what?
Oral. So
Oral.
that's for you to go ahead and like drop underneath.
That
your
actually
tongue.
might be kind of confusing because,
Very much so.
you know, that could be orgasm, that could be oral sex.
Right.
This
So
goes
the
on before
unmarked
the-
is the naughty one.
So the naughty is the one on the
Yeah.
Yes.
spot, on the private parts.
Yep.
And then this is just...
That's for you to
So,
drop
yeah.
under your tongue.
So now why would you use this for sex?
You would not.
Okay.
That's just a gift for you to have if you just want to calm down and relax. The equivalent of having like some chamomile tea, maybe smoking a little bit of a joint, a
So
lavender
this is kind
bath.
of like a indica,
I would say definitely.
or is it more like a CBD?
And actually, I think it's sativa.
Is
That
it
one
hybrid
is
or
that one is sativa.
straight sativa? Okay.
So this is just if I want to chill out, but if it's a sativa, then it would be the opposite effects, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you actually make this with indica or sativa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything.
This one you make with all types of weed.
Definitely sativa for that one because we want to stimulate the vessels. We want to stimulate the nerve endings. I don't think we would do an indica.
Okay,
Not.
gotcha.
Definitely not.
Okay.
But we would definitely do indica for the
Chilled one.
oral, yeah.
Okay.
Chill out.
So how many milligrams is this?
The weed or what you're about to consume?
How much is in this vial? How
So-
many milligrams of THC?
Right now, you have a little bit under half an ounce in that complete vial.
Half an ounce?
No, of just the oil.
Yeah, just the oil.
We were thinking like 1 or 2 drops.
Okay.
Just to
So
start
that's
off
how
and
strong
try.
it is.
I was thinking 5 drops and you'll be all right.
And how long does it take? You said 10 to 15 minutes?
For sex.
Okay, so how long does
For
the oral
oral,
That
take?
one's gonna
I
be
think it's gonna take a little bit longer.
Equivalent to edibles.
Yeah.
So I'll start with like 3 maybe. So if I'm taking 5 milligram edibles, is this anything like edibles or does it make you feel...
That should be exactly like edibles.
Okay, so that's how I know how to gauge it.
Definitely put some under the tongue.
Under the tongue?
Yeah, that's where all your capillaries and all the goodness stuff.
It tastes like mint tea, weed, coconut.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Yeah, tastes,
That's awesome.
Yeah. It literally just tastes like coconut shavings.
So with this
weed
batch, we
tint.
kept the fatty acid or the fatty peptides is how we
Yeah,
would say it. We
I
kept
think
it
it is.
inside of the product. So you would want to leave it next to like a salt lamp or
Yeah, we keep ours next to our salt,
Yeah.
so it
Okay,
just
nice.
stays liquid form.
otherwise it will kind of start to congeal a little bit.
Right.
And that's because the fat is still in there.
Okay.
We didn't really want to fuck with the pH balance because, the female area is
Mm-hmm.
super sensitive.
That was going to be one of my questions. does this affect your pH?
Love that you asked that. I actually did do the research. Got it all from a gynecologist that did an episode on women's health, that magazine. So what she suggested is to go ahead and use the coconut oil because of how safe it is to use with the vagina.
Okay.
Vitamin E is another way to go if someone has a nut allergen. So we'll create a line that is safe for women that do have nut allergens. And then if you and your partner still use condoms, we switch it to aloe vera.
Okay, because it won't affect.
It won't break the
inside.
rubber or the latex of the condom.
Okay.
So you can still have safe sex while both of you getting a stimulation.
Wow. You guys have thought of it all.
We tried.
He does a lot of research.
So it would have to be like straight coconut oil, right? Like nothing added.
Correct.
Because that's why you do the cold press.
Correct.
Okay, because I'm very sensitive.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me at all. I feel like I'm pretty sensitive too. So
I'm not gonna say you're sensitive, but
I meant not like
Do you see any benefits after, like after you're done having sex? Do you feel like it gives you any benefit, or since you already smoke, it just kind of like you're high anyway?
I mean, I don't think it does anything. I mean, sex is done. Just go back to
Okay.
normal life, basically.
and that's
Doesn't
false
affect
for me. It's different. I have my euphoric feeling for a lot longer.
Okay.
But I'm also putting it on my testicles as well. So it might just be that my boys are high, you know?
Did you put your balls on my drum set?
Yup.
I see the coconut oil strains.
Oh my God.
on there. THC, how it's used medicinally now, and most people don't realize there's actually positive effects to it. What other benefits do you see by using THC?
So many. All right, so guys have prostate issues the older they get. So if someone was willing to try this, I haven't been yet, get a little violated and get your prostate massage from, the back door. I could see it definitely assisting in prostate cancer, or at least trying to reverse that. Studies are out. THC really is killing the game when it comes to cancer cells. It's definitely combating it. It's not falsified. It's no longer a hippie testimony. This is real science now. Adderall is 100%. That's an amphetamine salt. We're giving that to 8, 10, 12-year-olds. Why wouldn't we give them CBD? You know what I
Right.
mean? We're going to start listening to science. Seriously.
We can't. We're wearing masks. We can't hear. So nobody's gotten THC on their prostate yet? With all these studies? Have you looked it up?
People really haven't been exploring that yet. There's been no need to explore it at this point. THC lube is very, very new. Come on, man. You ain't messing with my title.
With those
right?
nails?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting fucking...
Wow. You're gonna get,
that.
yeah, you're gonna get more than a.
Oh,
Maybe one will break off, and then we can, we'll test it out.
easy, fella. Right. Definitely just wanted to create a product that took all the chemicals, the perfumes, the fragrances.
I'm
all
just
the
so
bullshit
excited
out.
that you guys did this. That's what I'm saying. If you didn't do anything during quarantine and come up with some type of new anything, hobby, hustle, fuck it, whatever, you have no drive. You guys have a name for the company yet?
We don't. You have any suggestions?
You don't have a name yet?
No.
I don't know. I'd have to brainstorm.
Because we're potted.
Right. It'll come to me.
Every name we've ever come up with, we've already forgotten.
When are you guys planning on selling this on the market? Are you trying to see all the feedback first?
Yes.
Okay.
And we want to see who experiences what.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we definitely want you guys to get back with us.
Okay.
100%.
But
Let us
definitely,
know if it was shitty for you. Was it,
Right.
Was it good?
One of the main things, we are definitely looking for someone who does have orgasm from penetration
Okay.
to give us positive feedback or negative.
So you would have
I feel
to have
attacked.
it.
Do you really?
I feel attacked.
Oh, you shouldn't, mama.
So you wouldn't. So for you to feel that though, you would just put it on the dick and then get fucked. You wouldn't put it on
False.
your
So
hood, would you?
You would do it yourself. You would go into your sponge zone that's right there and apply it directly to that sponge zone.
Oh, okay.
And then let it chill out for that 10 to 12 minutes.
Wow.
And then get started.
Some couples that were
Right.
giving it to, so
Whoever has the rabbit out there, you try it.
there we go.
Get
I
back
have
to
a
us.
rabbit, but it's not the same. I just want normal fucking dick. The struggles.
It isn't the same though.
Is it not?
It's just not as. It's not as satisfying. It's I feel like it's a quick and uneventful. It's just cool. Now I can go about my day without killing people. But it's not great. I'm euphoric. I just had fucking sex. It's not like that.
That's not fair though. Dudes have 4 options. Women have 4,000. This is not fair.
Mouth, the ass.
We got the mouth, the ass, the pussy, and our hand. That's it.
We do have a lot.
There's nothing else.
And we're able to come over and over and over and over, and guys
Yeah.
are basically one and done.
I mean, we can get 2 on a good day.
Yeah, on a good day, but
Yeah.
you can't bust them off like I can.
Nah.
Right. That shit's like a fucking machine gun.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, man.
It's ridiculous, dude. Like, I'll take my body on and I'll just see. I legit lost count.
I've been down there licking before, and it's just been one after the other, after the other.
Mm-hmm.
I get fucking tired, man. I wonder how many
How do you think
calories I
we
burn.
feel with our
Right?
fucking mouths open like and then you're like trying to like fucking shove it and shit. It's like, all right, it's not huge. It's like ants.
Nah, fuck that shit. She'll go pushing my head down to my nose. I can't fucking breathe. And I'm still supposed to do work. Get the fuck out of here with that. And like the one time I put my hand on her head, she's like, stop. You can't do that.
You're like, dude.
Bullshit. You shove my face into your fucking pubic bone.
I don't think so.
That's just
I don't
why it
think
hurts
so.
right on the
I
nose.
don't think so. I don't think
It's
I
like
do
wearing
that.
goggles.
Oh, it's like there's can't fucking do a thing, man.
But, I mean, it doesn't seem like you're having issues, so...
She's like, this is the first time I've heard about
Yeah,
it.
this is
So
news to me.
You're welcome.
how you gonna like market it and all that?
So because we are an underground operation, we will be accepting tips. We will not be selling that.
Okay.
That's on the record.
Donations. Right?
But
Donations.
ASAP, we're ready.
Okay.
We definitely wanted some people to try out and have a good time, but we already know our product's the shit. We've done some research with it. We've
Yeah.
tried it out multiple
I
times.
mean, of course we've tried
And since
it.
it's so easy, you can like make an endless amount,
Yeah,
right? It's
yes.
not like a
We
whole.
don't have to tell people, hey, we're like 5 months out from getting you the product. We can legit
It's not that.
have
Okay.
it day of.
The only thing that holds us up is we'd like to use organic only buds. That's it. No pesticides, no bullshit, no drama, because we are fucking with someone's pH level if that's the case.
Right.
And I don't know what chemicals they're using. An amazing plug, GLP, Green Life Productions out of Pahrump, Nevada. They're doing everything the right way.
Nice.
And those are the buds that we prefer to use, but they're fucking expensive.
right.
So if we can talk to them and get like a little something on the low, that would be
GLP?
Yeah, GLP.
Shout out to GLP.
Find that shit at Planet 13.
You made these orgasms possible.
So, but
Sponsored.
they're amazing. They're using real plants. They're using different kinds of bugs to like combat anything that other growers would use chemicals for.
Once this goes on, what are you guys planning on? Are you kind of going to just do per vial? Are you going to do like packages? Is there other things that you want to come out with? Or are you sticking solely to these 2 products for now?
So right off the bat, we know that we want to do something for pain relief. And we're going to turn that more into a balm versus an oil. So you'll have it in like a metal container. Rub on it like you would like a tiger balm or anything like that. We'll definitely do the oral drops and then the sex lube. What else did you envision, huh, mama? I mean, we can go straight into edibles too, but
This is kind of like all those effects, but also you're high as hell and enjoying yourself, but it's also helping you.
THC is
THC is just amazing.
fantastic for pain relief.
Yeah. Okay, so how long have you guys been together as far as dating?
16
For
years?
16 years.
What the hell?
Yeah.
How do you keep the sex going, great for fucking 16 years? Like,
I mean, we'll be honest, it hasn't always been great.
Yeah, there's
There's
some...
definitely struggles because of the amount of time. We're like, well, we've tried that, we've done this,
Right.
we've done that, we've done this, and then there's things that we disagree on. So
True story, yeah.
like
I mean,
what?
it's-
You
it's-
want like a paddle and he doesn't? Like, he won't wear the suit? What?
Damn it! I just
I got a fireman's
I don't understand
outfit.
why you would just do it.
No, man, so like you'll have one partner who's open-minded to a few things and the other partner's not necessarily on board, and there has to be certain respect, there's got to be boundaries.
Right.
And that's the shit that's hard. And people don't realize that.
So how do you keep it spicy? Like, what's your advice for couples that are married or been together forever?
For us, her lap dance, oh my fucking God. I won't even pay for that shit at the strip club anymore. I'll just watch. I'm a voyeur there because that shit is amazing.
Okay, so you put on some lingerie, dance, and then get it on. Nice.
1000%.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm totally down for that.
Just trying sex in public. I
Ooh.
mean,
Where's the
it was
craziest
head.
place you had sex?
we did it on the rooftop in LA for sure.
Hopefully a lot of motherfuckers were watching. We were not trying to be quiet or unseen.
I was a little nervous. I was like, oh my God, are we gonna get in trouble? Are we gonna get uncomfortable? I don't know. I want to go to jail.
We've definitely done it in like a hotel room full of people and no one else was trying to fuck, but we got our shit on.
What do you mean in full people?
There were like 6 people staying in the same hotel
Yeah.
room. And we were
Oh,
like on
okay.
this little cot, man. We were just getting it on.
We were fucking in Kentucky.
That sounds so weird. Fucking in Kentucky.
Right? And it's the little things like that, like getting roadhead while all your friends are like behind you in another car and they come up to pass and you're just like, you can't see your face anymore.
Where'd she go?
Going down.
And, you know, just making the occasional stop at the sex shop just to go browse around.
Shit, we did that recently, didn't we?
Just got to do that every once in a while. See if there's anything new.
Yeah.
See if there's like a new $5,000 toy that you want.
That reverse cowgirl thing,
Oh my
right?
God, how much was that?
It was $5K, girl.
It actually was
It really
5K? It's this
Yeah.
fucking machine.
It was like the Sibiant, but off-brand.
I don't know what the Sibiant is.
Oh.
It's a fucker.
Okay,
It's
got
like
you.
a machine. Like
Right.
So the best way to describe it is like if you were to sit on a saddle, but there's a fucking dick. But the saddle vibrates so much that you can't control your orgasm. Like it's coming out no matter what. It's gonna pull it out of you. But then you can also move everything around. Look up the Sibian. It's fucking nuts. So
Christmas present.
right? The toys. Yeah, I mean you get to the point where you gotta do new things. I've had the fake ass before where she watched me fuck. Yo, I got a UTI from that motherfucker. I had to throw that bitch away. One of the more embarrassing moments of my
Oh
life.
my fucking God.
I can't even laugh. I'm so shocked.
So check this shit. So I got the spicy Latina real ass. You can fuck her pussy or you can fuck her ass. And
I need a
used,
blunt for this.
Oh my God.
I didn't use regular lube because you can fuck your shit up. Like it's bad. I used straight up like some lube that had too many sugars in it, and I guess I didn't wash it out good enough. Like this motherfucker would sit on our fucking countertop so I could clean it up.
On our bathroom countertop, dude.
Yeah.
Or in the kitchen. In the kitchen.
Our friend walked in one time and I forgot to put it away. He was like, "Did you know you have a fucking Latin ass on your countertop?"
Oh, you never want to have the fake ass out when your friend
Never
comes
want to have it
over.
out. So, but yeah, she would watch me bone this thing. Like that was like fun for like 2 seconds until I got the fucking UTI.
Damn.
I loved that thing because for some reason I couldn't stop smacking the ass.
She smacked the shit out of it.
Every time I walked past it, like had this bounce to it, man. It was like a fun toy for me, so I was a little sad.
Yeah.
Took the
So
fake ass.
is it like in the archives, like in the closet now?
No,
or you
no,
threw it
I
out?
threw it away.
How did we just throw it in the
Down
trash
the
can?
fucking chute, but I had to carry that bitch through the apartment complex hallway, and I felt like everybody was looking at their people watching me carry this fake ass out.
Oh my God.
And as I
my
tossed it in the
God.
chute, it was like, and it just fell in the trash. And there's definitely a fake ass in the fucking trash can of our apartment complex.
Well, whoever's a dump diaper is happy.
Could you
Or
imagine?
girls, would you touch that?
I would not. You gotta be real desperate to get off.
Fuck you.
No, I meant if you were a dumpster diver and you found the fake ass. But no, because we were just like, fuck it. We've never tried that,
Yeah.
so let's do it. you
Right.
know? Toys.
She was just watching me stroke from a distance. I felt so judged every time.
It felt a little naughty, but it was a little weird at the same time, though.
Indica Lee is her alter ego, but it's not for sex.
It's not for
Okay.
sex.
It's more for like weed and motorcycles. That's who she is.
Indica Lee.
I'm a badass bitch.
That's right.
Do you ever share?
We have. We've been on a lull since we moved to Vegas. So Miami, I think we were a little bit more exploratory.
If you're sharing somebody, I mean, you have to have to be confident with yourself and confident with your partner, because a lot of people I know that do that, they once that person's gone, they fight about the things that happened during that sex with all of them. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I'm like, well, why are you going to fight about it if you're okay with it? Like, are there still boundaries with things like that? Or I don't know how that works.
We had a little experience in Miami, and with another woman, and it got a little intense, and then she got a little weird, and I don't know. When she got weird, it got weird. It was a weird vibe for me, so I immediately ended it, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable here. I just want to go. I just felt it, and I told him, we gotta go. I was like, I can't stay here right
True
now.
story.
And it wasn't the uncomfortability of what we were trying to do. I don't know. It's just, I think it was maybe just her weirdness.
Right? She just freaked you out?
Yeah.
Then she turned into a fucking stalker
she
for Ally.
turned into a psycho, bro.
Well, I already knew she was a stalker once you said she got weird. I was like, she definitely,
Well, after we left, She called me over 30 times. And she continued to message me on WhatsApp. And she was sending me these songs and these videos and these movies that she wanted me to watch because they were about lovers and stuff. Yeah, it was weird. And that was the second time we had ever hung out with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then she got real weird and I was just like, cool. I asked him, I was like, is this what girls do when they get crazy? I was like, I haven't experienced this before, dude. Is this actually what fucking happens?
Yes.
And I was like, now I see why. Now I see why you guys just fucking run away.
Can you guys have friends of the opposite sex?
Touchy subject.
Love it.
Oh, man. It comes and goes. I feel like that's the best answer.
I feel like we both want to say yes, the other one can, but at the same time, we will talk shit on it the entire time, and neither one of us is better than the other one, and
Okay.
I'll fight that point to the death. I feel like if you don't have some, like a little bit of jealousy towards what your partner's doing, maybe you're
You
just
have
not
to
that into
care.
him anymore.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
are you in the relationship, honestly?
I mean, 16 years is a long time. So have you
100%.
ever like had friends, obviously mutual, you would have mutual friends because you know both know them, but have you ever had friends from like before you met them or before you met her that you actually were friends with, never fucked, of the opposite sex, and you continued to have a friendship with them after you got together?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Okay, so you do
100%.
have friends of the opposite sex. Then.
But-
It's not like new friends,
Right.
obviously.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I mean.
But like every relationship, once you dive in with that person, you kind of start to distance yourself from everyone else, and you kind of
Right.
commit to being around that individual. So, and we were no different. We were up each other's asses. We still are today.
Yeah, we're still up each other's asses.
But I would say she's definitely the type that was more friends with dudes
Right.
versus ladies back in her early 20s. And that's when we hooked up and met. And then same shoe for me. Like, even though I had a group of dude friends, I actually got along with women better. I was raised by women. There was no, like, father figure present. So, like, I got along with women very easy. I knew how to speak their language right off the bat. So we were coming in at pretty much the same style of individual.
Okay.
Just polar opposite.
Wow. So how do you not get tired of each other? Do you give yourself space and have your own time to
Fuck
like
that.
do things?
We do get tired of each other.
Oh, fuck,
what are you
yeah.
talking about? I think in our older age, we're more accepting, like, hey, this shit's just going to happen. You know what I mean? You can't be
Right.
around someone this much and not start to get annoyed with them. It's just going to happen.
That's the maturity of our
Yeah.
relationship.
We didn't understand that in the 20s. We're like, what the fuck is happening? What is wrong with you? Why do I hate you right now? And then you think about the person leaving, you're like, nah, fuck no. That's my person. Get the fuck back here. You
Yeah.
know?
I definitely know that I'm fucking stoned because it's like a total different high than the 3 blunts I just smoked. I know what it feels like, guys. I'm not just
This is
stoned.
amazing.
As we progress and we get more feedback, the one that you actually use underneath your tongue or for muscle relief, it will start to have essential oils in it, and you definitely don't want to use that in your private zones. Rosemary, eucalyptus, these are all pain, swelling. They take it all down. They bring it down a notch for them, and then you combine it with the THC. You get something all natural that definitely penetrates the skin, gets into that area. The essential oils that like we find to be very important for like pain, tension, and swelling, we will use like peppermint,
Okay.
marjoram. Pain, we're definitely using more like black pepper, ginger, clove, things that are associated with that. So, yeah, man, we do our little research and find out what's best. Definitely plants over pills.
Because plants don't give you liver cancer.
Yeah.
Or liver failure.
They don't eat away your stomach, none of that.
Yeah.
So, yes, we're definitely more about the natural healing.
Well, for now, we'll call it the palsy pussy juice. This one's great, and then I'll let you know when I can finally use this one. Stay tuned. All right, guys. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Until next time. Peace
By my side.